Hello, 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 ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Sorry, was arriving some some notification on the mobile. Wait, I move 1 second. Ciao, 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 welcome. This evening a very, let's say, a live that I said yesterday during my video for Happy Thanksgiving, but I published then at the end only I think 2 hours ago, something like that. Anyway, we make a polpettone. Ciao, let me know if you can hear and you can see, and then we can start. Glenna, if I see right the picture, Glenna. So there are so many ways to make polpettone. Ciao Glenna. Okay, thank you. Thank you that I can see you writing. So I said there are many ways to make polpettone, the meatloaf. And in the oven, boil it just in the saucepan. So many ways, and also different type also of filling. And also you can fill with vegetables, with eggs. There are millions of variants. What I give it to you is one of the most simple. Ciao Greg. Is one of the most simple that once, of course, polpettone comes from history. Let's say that when they have some meat left, they could have made a meatball or, let's say, polpettone. Okay, so usually polpettone was made with the parts, let's say, the most economical parts, let's say, of the animal all together and mixed. But today I use just grounded meat that is mixed, half beef and pig. And ciao Nicola, ciao Teresa, good. And so very simple, and we will boil it. Okay, so also for boiling there are different, let's say, ways, but step by step we see everything. First of all, you can see here, you see steams, clouds. It's the water that is boiling. I show you. Okay, it's the pot, and water is boiling. And here what do? We put our vegetables. Ciao Janine, ciao Jackie. We put our vegetables. I have half onion, I put inside. I have 1 carrot and a little bit of celery from my garden. Okay, and I put inside. And so this is then to make a little bit of flavors where the meat will cook. Okay, so let's start. If you have any question, write it down as always. So I want to show you, and then I put you down. There is meat, the grounded meat, and then there is 1 potato boiled. Let's say very tender. Okay, so I put you down. So I think it's too much now. I think it's okay. Yeah. So we start. So this is potato, minced meat, egg. Okay, 1 egg. A little bit of salt, also in the meat. In the potato, there was just in the water, there was just like this of salt. Just the idea, okay? So it's not. So put the salt on the meat. Also a little bit of pepper. Then we put, I've made a little bit of, this is garlic and parsley. So I mince it very, very finely. And we will put, let me see, I love garlic, so we will, so I think I put everything. This, of course, you can choose. So now we mix a little bit everything. So then we add Parmigiano, yeah, and then this is additional, is a little bit of lemon zest. This is my taste, okay? It's not compulsory, and I tell you, it was not my granny. This is not my granny, okay? This is my personal adding, so you can avoid or add, but it's give just a little bit of nice taste. Try. So put it on again. So we'll put just a bit of the skin. Not so much, it's not a cake. Just a bit to give a flavor is really nice. Okay, we have here breadcrumbs. We put a little bit here, and now you can see I have removed all my rings. We need our ends, and we squeeze everything with our hands. And we mix everything together. So this is a little bit sticky, but it's nice. Super anti-stress. But a super flavor. Already hear the flavor. So, and we made now a big meatball, a very big. So we remove, and we take our lovely breadcrumb, and we roll it. Can you see? We make, let's say, a shape a little bit oval. Try to compact it as much as possible. And then roll it. Okay, so we have our big polpetta. Wash my hand 1 second. So, do you have any question? Do you have any question? Ciao, ciao Stacy, ciao Tony, ciao, ciao, ciao. How many people? Ciao. So now we have to put it in the water. So I will put just a small pinch of salt because it's already flavored. okay? So just I tell you, this is a teaspoon, okay? Sea salt. Why potato? Because my granny was doing this way. You can have also the version with bread that you, let's say, you soak into the milk and then you squeeze it. You can also use bread if you don't have potatoes. But my granny always used potatoes, also for the meatballs. We will do meatballs. There are 2-3 types. So now there are many theories, okay, how to cook it. You can put into the oven, you can cook it in many ways, and when you put in the water, you can also let's say close in parchment paper and close at the sides. But in this way, the juices of the meat doesn't go in the water. So if you want then to use the broth, for instance, for your minestra or for tortellini, you have to put it in this way. So during the cooking, all the juices of the meat will be released into the water, okay? Or yes, this is how I always do, let's say, because then I like to save the broth for other things. And now I put it, I'm helping myself with this, and now I put it into the water. I show you. Water. So just put it in this way. Okay, so ciao Nina, ciao Michelle. So that's all, and then now we have to wait that it cooks, and then later I will send you the pictures how it is. We have of course to wait that it cools down, and of course in this way you have much more possibility that it breaks slightly and so on, but the juices that you will have a super broth, and this how my grannies were anyway in the past were doing it, to save then the broth for other things. You can also, if you want, you can also roll in parchment paper and steam it, okay? So it's also a good variant, okay, not to have the broth, but in this case of course you don't need the vegetables in the water, so just water, like a strainer, and then on the polpettone. So these are the different variants. How long do you cook it? I will cook it for 40 minutes. Yes. Then depends of course also how much is the, let's say the doesn't come the word in English. How much is big, okay? So the thickness, okay, that comes. Ciao Soraya. Nancy, you're welcome. So that's all. Then when it's cooked, it's good. Usually my granny was preparing together mashed potatoes, so boiled vegetables usually, but you can also eat this with you know, the vegetables under vinegar or under oil that preserves I think so, or preserve is just for fruit, I don't know. Anyway, vegetables that you have under the oil and vinegar, it's very good. And this is a very good dish also in summer. You do it, you put in the fridge, you let it cool it down, then you cut, and it's super good in summer. Ciao Jacqueline, ciao Terry. So these are the variants. Pickled, right? Thank you, Kathy. Yes, right. Yes, this one. It's very good with mayonnaise. Yeah, pickled vegetables, yes. Oh, I have also request that comes down. Anyway, so let's the polpettone cook, and then I sent you then the picture later on the group. and happy long holidays. I don't know if you have from Thanksgiving, if you have longer holidays, that you are also today off, not working, how we do in Italy when there is, let's say, a holiday and then there is just one working day. So we usually make, how we say, ponte, that is bridge, okay, ponte. So we jump directly to Monday. Ciao Bianca, ciao Linda, ciao 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 Marsha. Bianca, where are you? I sent you a message. So let's let it cook and till later. Ciao ciao. Chocolate cake is just on the oven. Robert, please send the from the book. Yes, please send the pictures and tell everyone how is this super cake. Ciao. I never made meatloaf like this. Yes, it's my granny was doing this way. Try. It's very tender. It's very delicate and not so many ingredients at the end. It is important in this way, without nothing to boil, to let the meat release the juices. And then you drain the broth, and then you can use it for tortellini, minestra, minestrina, smaller ravioli, whatever you like in broth. Ciao! Ciao ciao!